I've always been drawn to the sea, but nothing could have prepared me for the voyage I took aboard the SS Iron Mariner. It was an old cargo ship, a rusty behemoth that looked like it had been pulled from a history book. The pay was good, and I needed the work, so I signed on as a deckhand without a second thought. My first mistake. The ship was eerily quiet from the moment I stepped on board. The crew was small, a collection of grim-faced men who kept to themselves. The captain, a man with eyes that seemed to hold a permanent storm, gave me a simple warning on my first day. Stick to your duties, don't wander, and never go down to the lower hold. The first week was uneventful. Just the endless expanse of the ocean and the rhythmic groaning of the ship's old hull. Then, the night started to get strange. It began with sounds. A soft, dragging noise from the deck above my bunk, like something heavy being pulled across the metal floor. When I'd go to investigate, there was never anything there. Then came the whispers. Faint, indecipherable voices carried on the wind, seeming to come from all directions at once. I tried to ask the other crew members about it, but they just shake their heads and walk away, their faces pale. One night, while on watch, I saw it. A figure, silhouetted against the moonlight at the far end of the deck. It was tall and gaunt, just standing there, motionless. My heart hammered against my ribs. I blinked, and it was gone. I told myself it was just a trick of the light, my mind playing games on me in the vast, lonely darkness of the sea. But I knew it wasn't. The atmosphere on the ship grew heavier, more oppressive. The engine room, usually a place of deafening noise and activity, would sometimes fall completely silent for a few seconds. During these moments of dead quiet, you could hear crying. A woman's weeping, coming from deep within the ship's guts. The sound was so full of sorrow, it made my skin crawl. My curiosity finally got the better of me. The captain's warning echoed in my mind, but the need to understand was stronger than my fear. During a late-night shift, I found the hatch to the lower hold. It was bolted shut, covered in rust. It took all my strength to pry it open. A wave of cold, stagnant air washed over me, carrying a smell of decay and salt water. I climbed down the ladder, my flashlight beam cutting through the oppressive blackness. The hold was vast, filled with old, rotting crates and forgotten cargo. As I ventured deeper, I saw something that made my blood run cold. "Let us out, read another." And then repeated over and over again. "The captain knows." Suddenly, a loud bang echoed from behind me. The hatch had slammed shut. I was plunged into total darkness. Panic seized me. I fumbled for my flashlight, my hands shaking uncontrollably. When I finally got it on, the beam landed on a figure standing just a few feet away. It was the same gaunt shape I'd seen on the deck, but now I could see it clearly. Its clothes were tattered, its face a hollow mask of despair. Its eyes were empty sockets, yet I could feel them staring right through me. It didn't move. It just stood there, and from its direction, the sound of weeping filled the hold. It was a sound of pure agony. I scrambled back, my mind screaming. After what felt like an eternity, the hatch creaked open. It was the first mate. He looked down at me, his face a mixture of pity and terror. He helped me out, and without a word, bolted the hatch shut again. I didn't say anything, and neither did he. I knew then that the entire crew was living with this horror, trapped on a vessel haunted by its past. The next morning, I saw the captain staring out at the sea, and for a moment, I thought I saw the faint outline of a woman standing beside him, her hand on his shoulder, before she faded into the morning mist. I finished my contract in a state of constant dread. When we finally docked, I ran off that ship and never looked back. To this day, I can still hear the sound of that woman weeping, a ghostly echo from the haunted heart of the Iron Mariner.